As I said in my community text post, expecting people to be empathetic towards those who are apathetic is absurd. I mean, I suppose it depends on what issue it is. I mean, if, feeling empathetic towards someone's pet frog, that's a bit different than political issues. A big problem is our side often takes empathy too far. We'll sometimes be empathetic towards ideologies that would destroy us. Sometimes we're empathetic towards criminals. This sort of thing is one of the reasons why I sometimes have a hard time sticking with our side when it comes to social issues. It's just like, we get to the point of lying to people in order to not hurt their feelings. We radically change language as to not hurt people's feelings. I mean, when it comes to language, just look at, crippled versus handicapped versus disabled versus person who is disabled. Person who is disabled. We speak for groups that we do not belong, and we want everyone to do the same, and if they don't, we start building up a resentment towards them. In other words, hate. At the same time, we look at Republicans and conservatives as being unempathetic or apathetic all around, and it's easy to assume that about them. I'm sure that the people that are directly around them they care about very much, but when it comes to, how they feel the government should care about people, they think they don't believe in that at all. They're against safety nets of any kind. They're against universal health care and expanding Medicare in any way. They're against unions. They're against a living wage. Heck, many of them want to get rid of minimum wage altogether. And as we're seeing, I think it was in Florida, they want to get rid of child labor laws so, we can have child labor again, right? Where's their empathy? Is it empathetic to claim that churches and charity organizations should be the ones that are the safety nets? How about all their other pull yourselves up by your bootstraps options? Yeah, I get it. They believe in small government, except in your bedrooms. But they're certainly not the party of empathy. They're the party of Project 2025. We can hope that this administration only pushes Agenda 47, like what Trump publicly claims. But it very well could go further and actually implement Project 2025, which is a Christian nationalist agenda which takes a big old crap on our freedoms and liberties. What kind of arguments can you make against those who are apathetic to so many things? If they don't care, how can we make them care? Well, we can't. We can't just make people believe anything. That's just the truth of it. Something significant would probably have to happen to them for them to start caring. And we'd have nothing to do with it. But this doesn't mean we should act crazy towards those who we assume are apathetic. We can hate them all we want, but if we act hateful towards them and act just really, really crazy and unhinged, it's going to look badly on us. Just saying.